Welcome to Travel Inspo, where we show you places around the world to help inspire you to travel. The Earth is no doubt a beautiful place, which has offered us spectacular natural wonders, which only a small percentage of people get lucky enough to ever see in their lifetime. A worldwide popularity poll recently stated that 10 provisional winners outrank other splendid sights. These 10 natural wonders of the world go from the Northern Lights to the Grand Canyon to the Great Barrier Reef and much more. So keep watching this video to make your bucket list for the world's top natural wonders. Let's begin. Number 10. Redwood National Park, California. Visitors here simply can't help themselves but feel awestruck by the unbelievable depravity of the coast redwoods, with the tallest and oldest trees on Earth. Also, the tallest redwood on record, which is simply known as the tall tree, is more than 600 years old, and it stands more than 350 feet. These exquisite examples of nature, that can only be found in California and in Oregon, can take up to 400 years to grow and can live to be around 2,000 years old. Going from the darkest paths on foot, bike, or horseback, visitors will most definitely be shocked to find it is still daylight, and it is still the 21st century, and in a place where time seems to stand still. Number 9. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights are auroras, or it's a simple natural occurring phenomena that consists of mystifying skylight displays. The Northern Lights dance across the sky, and they can emanate a diffused glow along the northern horizon. The Northern Lights have become a sensation for tourists traveling in the Northern Hemisphere. It should be noted that the intensity of the Northern Lights increases as you go north towards the magnetic pole in the Arctic. But the Northern Lights only appear randomly, making it a challenge for travelers to see while on a short trip. The Northern Lights are more often experienced by local people who live in these northern regions. Number 8. Partacutin, Mexico. Even avid travelers may not know about Partacutin, mainly as this natural wonder resides in Michoacan, Mexico. This cinder cone volcano was allegedly named one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, even the famous volcanoes like the stunning Yellowstone. Partacutin last erupted in 1952. It was named one of the world's natural wonders because mankind witnessed its birth and quickly growing formation. Visitors can venture on a 12-mile round trip to the volcano's peak, either by hiking or horseback. Hiking can walk through sandy banks and also lava fields surrounding the volcano. You can even explore Partacutin at any time of the year. It is located about a 7-hour drive from Mexico City. There are accommodations near the volcano which can be found in the city of Uruapan. Tourists can make a trip to the volcano with a visit to the capital city for a little bit of nature and also culture all in one. Number 7. Emerald Landscape, Ireland. Even though all of Ireland's landscape is stunning, it's the southwest region that shows visitors why it is called the Emerald Isle at first glance. The beautiful lush green pastures stretch as far as our eyes can see, as well as the colorful hills cut with the winding streams. Also, the lakes of Killarney have some of the most refreshing natural scenery in the south that could be explored by bike or on foot. You could take the time to visit the picturesque small towns and villages, like Adare and Kinsale, whose charm and tranquility will simply soothe the soul. Number 6. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. As the world's biggest coral reef, the Great Barrier Reef has more than 900 islands and up to 3,000 separate reefs and sustains a diverse ecosystem. Measuring approximately 2,300 kilometers in length, it covers a massive area of ocean, and much of it a long way offshore. The boat trips offer visitors a chance to get to the grand experience of the highlights of the Barrier Reef. Snorkeling or dive trips can be arranged and give opportunities to see colorful fish, coral, and marine life. The tours can be day trips or multi-day excursions. The popular destinations from which to explore the reef are Cairns, Port Douglas, as well as Whitsunday Islands. Number 5. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. The beautiful Galapagos Islands are a small archipelago of the volcanic islands from Ecuador in the eastern Pacific Ocean. The Galapagos Islands are quite remote and isolated, lying around 620 miles west of the South American continent. The archipelago is world famous for its unique island ecosystem, and that was the inspiration for Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection. Seeing the amazing sights along with wildlife is best done by joining a cruise. Booking a tour for the Galapagos Islands with a company in your own home country is basically the most convenient, but it is usually more expensive. Also, there are a lot of companies that can reserve Galapagos Island tours, either in Puerto Aurora, Guayaquil, or Quinto. Number 4. Serengeti, Tanzania. The Serengeti is located in northwestern Tanzania and extends to southwestern Kenya. The region has the largest mass movement of land mammals in the world and one of the most amazing events in the animal kingdom. African safari tours follow the 1 million wildebeest and 200,000 zebras that make a 310 miles round trip from the southern Serengeti in Tanzania to the northern edge of the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya. Also, the Great Migration is probably Africa's greatest safari spectacle and the most amazing natural wonder of the world. Number 3. Mount Everest, Nepal. Mount Everest has an estimated elevation of 29,029 feet. Expert mountaineers consider this mountain the highest spot on Earth, but it is not the tallest mountain on this planet. This is a title which belongs to Mauna Kea in Hawaii. Mount Everest is located in the Himalayan mountain range on the border of Nepal, as well as Tibet, China. You still have other options if you don't feel like climbing Mount Everest. Adventurous trekkers can hike to base camp to get the full experience of Mount Everest's landscape. The tourists can schedule a flight around the mountain for a spectacular aerial view. On the other hand, you can capture a faraway view of the peak from the comfort of a cozy lodge at the hill station in Nepal. Number 2. The Grand Canyon, Arizona, USA. Visitors only need to stand on the rim of the Grand Canyon once to know why it is one of the main 7 natural wonders of the natural world. The Grand Canyon's enormous and colorful landscape gives breathtaking views that can't be found anywhere on Earth. Most tourists go to the south rim of the natural wonder and then spend the whole day admiring the stunning views from the overlooks that stretch along the top of the canyon. And if you happen to be in good shape and want to have a more amazing experience, you can head down into the canyon on one of the countless amazing hiking trails. Also, for something a little less tough, you can even take a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon for a memorable lifetime experience. So if you are interested in the canyon's formation and geology, stop at the Geological Museum to learn about what the tourists are seeing. From Lipan Point along Desert View Drive, visitors can get a stunning view of the rock layers in the canyon wall. Number 1. Harbor of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The infamous Harbor of Rio de Janeiro is surrounded by the granite mountains and pinnacles covered in greenery. The iconic sites surrounding the harbor include Corcovado Peak, Sugarloaf Mountain, and the Tijuca Hills. The traditional way of seeing this natural wonder is to travel through the Rack Railway to the Tijuca National Park. This will take you to the uppermost region, and where the statue of the notorious Cristo Redentor stands on the top of one of the granite peaks that overlooks the harbor. Then from the viewing platforms, immerse up the amazing views of the beautiful beaches under you and the mountains in the distance. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.